Hi, my friends. Don't you just love butterflies? They're so delicate and beautiful and really represent spring, the start of life. In today's video, we're going to make some butterfly crafts perfect for spring and summer, and I can't wait. Hi, I'm Bonnie Overman. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope my channel will inspire you to lead a more productive, creative, and stylish life at any age, always on a budget. You know I'm going to be 75 this year, and I just say it because if I can do it, I know you can do it too at any age. I have confidence in you. I want to thank all my wonderful friends, all my dear sweet subscribers that take the time to watch my videos and comment. You really touch my heart. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. We do different themes every month. And then I do decor and I do tables and paper crafts around those themes. And then I always have a couple projects that I hold myself accountable to. And if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel. All right, butterflies. We're going to make some beautiful butterflies out of all kinds of materials for decor, for crafts, for cards, for tags, for bags. You can put them anywhere, even on a table setting. It's so beautiful. I hope you love these. I hope you get so inspired most of all, and we'll make some of these for your home or your crafts. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, here is my adorable butterflies. You know, I think they add dimension to anything. If you're doing a trunk or a tiered tray or even a little display, just to put one butterfly up. It's so cute. Before I get to the decor and all, I want to show you how you can make different types of butterflies. Now, you know you can buy them. I mean, this is Anna Griffin. I mean, is anything more perfect than that? And she has all different kinds. You can also get them inexpensive if you want to. I want to show you a couple examples. Of course, Anna Griffin's a little more expensive, but you guys, I've been using these for 10 years. You can also get these at Dollar Tree. You guys, these are so pretty. They're like 3D sparkly butterflies. They come in blue and pink and autumn colors. And I also got these at Dollar Tree. I think there was like 4 or 5. And I put them on little skewers because I can put them in different arrangements I have. So you can buy them for really inexpensive, but if you want to make them yourself, I have quite a few different ways you can do it. Number one, you can use punches. Now, I want to show you some of my favorite punches that I have for these things. And this is EK. Here's one of my butterflies here. And you can see that's this one here. Okay, you can do it out of any print. That's also the same butterfly, but I stamped a different butterfly on top. You guys layer these things. So that's one of my favorites. This is my second favorite here. I love this butterfly, and that's this pink one right here. You guys are so pretty in prints. And I don't know who makes this, but you know, this is Hobby Lobby. They carry these occasionally. The problem is Hobby Lobby's starting to have very little selection. They have round, scalloped, round, square, and maybe a heart one every once in a while. But you can go on eBay or Amazon and get them also. So you can see these beautiful ones here were made by those punches. Now you can also use heart punches. Now, if I take this top butterfly off, you can see here, this is a series of a large heart and a small heart. Kind of like how I did the shamrocks for St. Patrick's Day. Now this is a Martha Stewart butterfly punch that actually cuts little holes in it. And I added that on top. So layer your butterfly. You can also find printed paper with butterflies and cut them out. That's what all of these are. Now I want to show you something else. Now, you know Dollar Tree, when you can get their bird stamps. This is their butterfly stamps, and you can see they're all dirty. I've used them many times. So you have a bee. If you guys want a bee for next month, you want to be on the ball. We have a dragonfly. We have flowers. It's just for $1.25. This is just stupendous. So I have this and the bird one. I highly recommend. Now, I also highly recommend This is called the Misty. You can see it's right on here. Oh, there you go. M-I-S-T-I. And what this is you go ahead and put your paper in, and it's held down by a little magnet so it doesn't move, because you're going to be able to stamp over and over again. So you would put your little butterfly stamp on there. You'd ink it, come down, press down on it. And if you didn't get it all perfect, ink it again, press it again. You guys, I stopped using stamps until I got this, because every time I would stamp, I would mess it up. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about if you've done any stamping at all. But look how precious these are, and do them on color or printed paper. Like I said, this one right here is on pink and white check, which is so adorable. Okay, so you might say, Bonnie, what do I do with all this? If I have little punches or I do a layered butterfly, let me show you. First of all, let me go over here to this one. Now, this is a Anna Griffin, but this is a card front I made, or it could go on a bag. I just layered things, and these are stamped butterflies. They came out of this little kit that I have here. But look how cute. You could display birthday cards, anniversary cards, Christmas cards, or your little creations, which I think is so beautiful. Now, what else can we do with these butterflies? You can make this adorable piece of decor. Now, I really love scrapbook paper that's got all these flowers and designs all around. Guess what? This was a 12 by 12, and I made it into an 8 by 11. You can just barely see here. I cut it down the middle and squished it together. I should have put a butterfly over that. Anyway, put it on a clipboard. You get your clipboards from Dollar Tree. You can make them look like old wood, like I did. You just whitewash them and draw in some lines, and you have looks like a old farmhouse wood that you made a clipboard out of, and you put a bow on top. But I just want to show you, these are all my different butterflies I just showed you. Now, this is the one that was punched out, and then I put stamps on it from that little stamp kit that I showed you. And then this is the same thing. Now, this is made from a punch. And then the smaller one is a stamped butterfly with purple. So you can make them any color you want, any combo. And of course, I just added some silk flowers there with the colors in them. And I just think it looks so adorable. How pretty would this be as a little gift? I just think it's beautiful, even for a little girl's room. I think it's so, so cute. These are one of my favorite butterflies I ever made in my whole life. Now I have 4 of these, and I just want to show you what this is. This was a Happy Easter butterfly that I got, and I cut it apart, and on the back it's this color. I didn't even have to paint it, but I glued on some lace. I had a big piece of lace, and then I glued on one of these layered butterflies. Look at this butterfly. It's 2 hearts, pointed parts glued together with little jeweled stick-ons, and then a stamped butterfly in the middle. Isn't that adorable? And look how cute. I made a little antenna out of twine. But look in the little trunk. You could put them in your tiered tray. Here's another one. This is a baby one. Kleenex box, you guys. And again, I just painted it so it looks like, or you can use paper to make it that kind of camel-y color in the back. And then here's one of these butterflies. You can see here, heart in burlap, 2 baby hearts on either side. And then I use these stick-on gems, and then I did a stamped butterfly in the middle with a gem in the middle. And make a little body. You can see that I made a little body there, but I think that's cute. And you can see on this one here, I did a butterfly on. I mean, they're just so cute. You want to do some little gifts for somebody? Do these little tags that they can put on their own gifts. Look how sweet that is. These are my same butterflies. Is right here. It's my little punch. It takes 2 seconds to do these. I did it out of beautiful pink to go with the pink roses, and did a little pom-pom in the middle. Tie it with some different little twine, And you could do a whole bunch of these for a gift. Now, here's some tags also, because you know I make tags for gifts, especially at Christmas. Now, the next craft video is going to be about flowers, and this is one of the flowers I'm going to show you how to make. It's so easy. Use your smallest scraps. And then here's a little butterfly I put on, and a flower. And then on this one here, I have another flower and a butterfly. And I wanted to show you this for color. It doesn't have to be sweet pastels all the time. You can do browns and blacks and kind of a grungy look. I love this from Dollar Tree. This is that diamond ribbon. You just cut it apart. You can make it any length you want. You can make it thinner, thicker. And then I put a jewel on the flower, which you're going to see in the next video. And then in the last video, you saw my little bird cage. And here I put some little butterflies on the cage. And then here's a tag with my punch butterfly, and I aged it with a stamped butterfly in the middle. You guys, butterflies, oh, just they epitomize spring, new beginnings, delicacy, the beauty in nature, and you can make them. So pick what you want to do. If you don't want to make them, go to Dollar Tree and you can get quite an assortment of different butterflies. Put a little display in a trunk. Maybe it's all flowers, and just add some of your butterflies and you're good to go. I hope you love this. I hope you got so inspired most of all. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.